My name is Omolara, and this is Rest in Power. Velma Williams, the only African-American member of the City Commission, spoke next, presenting a motion to allow presentations from our group, which the commissioners approved unanimously. Then Reverend Sharpton spoke. He sternly stared directly at each commissioner and then introduced perhaps the most powerful symbol in our case, the boxes from change.org, filled with 2 million signed petitions. Boxes upon boxes of the actual paper petitions stretched in front of the commissioners, representing 2 million signatures, all demanding an arrest, all calling for justice. I looked over at the commissioners. They didn't seem to react. They just sat with neutral expressions. To the commissioners, we came tonight, many from around the country, many from your own community, to bring with the family 2 million signatures of people petitioning you to execute the immediate arrest of the killer of Trayvon Martin, said Reverend Sharpton. We do not need a trial and a jury to make an arrest, he continued once the applause, cheers, and shouting over the dramatic display of the boxes finally quieted down. An arrest is based on probable cause. Anytime you have an unarmed man killed and you have a man on tape saying he was pursuing him. He paused to let the weight of that sink in. A man not authorized, a man not on the National Register, a man that has a record of an assault, a man who had violence against law enforcement. You have probable cause to make an arrest. The crowd roared, and the Reverend paused again. He moved on to mention recent talks over Trayvon's issues at school. None of that was known or unknown to Mr. Zimmerman, he said, because Mr. Zimmerman didn't interview him. He shot him. Another roar from the crowd. You voted no confidence in the police chief, he continued, after stating a few facts of the case. How can you have confidence then in the lack of police action? Reverend Sharpton mentioned how our case was conflicting with the world's view of Sanford, a beautiful city on the water with great potential for tourism.